Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of What the Tuck. Today is July 5th, and we are all coming down from a wonderful 4th of July. And this week's video is dedicated to Sister Unity Divine of the Los Angeles Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Goldie Hawn and the Three Gay Bears. Once upon a time, there were 3 gay bears. There was Papa Bear, and then there was another Papa Bear, and then there was a little adopted panda from North Korea because that's super trendy right now, and the 2 Papa Bears read an article in The Advocate that said it was a good idea, so they went with it. And one day, one of the Papa Bears needed to go have his colon irrigated. So all 3 of them picked up their shit and they got the hell out of the house. Meanwhile, Miss Goldie Hawn, from such movies as Death Becomes Her and Overboard, was wandering through the woods looking for an Oscar because, let's face it, the way things are going for her right now, that's pretty much the only way she's gonna get one. Anywho, she suddenly finds this beautiful cabin with a big rainbow flag on it and another flag that she doesn't understand the meaning, but it's got like a bear paw and some brown, yellow, and black and white stripes, and she's like, oh, that's ugly. I'll go in there and I'll check it out. So she walks into the house, and first she sees 3 chairs. One is this hideous chair with like orange plaid and looked like it was made out of what the hell is it called? Burlap. And she goes, ugh, I'm not sitting in that fucking thing. And then she sees this beautiful seat made out of a sleek black leather, and she has a seat into it. And as she settles in, she realizes that she has no ass. So she slides right out of the fucking thing and slams into the ground and knocks over a terracotta pot in the corner. So then she sees this nice little round silk cushion sitting in the corner, juxtaposed in front of a candle, and it's all very zen. So she goes over and she has a seat, and she loves it. Her bony ass is all comfortable and everything's centered, but then she realizes she's hungry. So Goldie Hawn hops up and walks her happy little ass into the kitchen. And she goes, I've been on the Atkins diet and I haven't eaten anything in 3 weeks. So, a tray of brownies. And she takes a nibble of the brownie, but she doesn't realize that they're actually pop brownies. And, the consequences of that is she's now more hungry. Completely defeats the purpose. So, she looks around the counter in the kitchen, and she sees a big sandwich, a big hoagie, and she takes a bite out of it, and she goes, well, that's good, but if I keep eating like that, I'm not going to fit into this size 00. So she keeps looking around, and then she finds a stalk of bamboo, and she's like, you know what the fuck, it's fiber, I'm just going to shit it out, like, in 3 hours anyway, so what the hell? And she eats all the bamboo. Well, now she's tired. So Goldie Hawn goes upstairs and sees 3 little beds laid out. The first bed, she crawls into it, and it just rubs her the wrong way, and she goes, oh my god, these sheets are like 100 thread count. This shit is insane. It's like sleeping on tissue paper. So she jumps out of bed, and she promptly jumps into the other bed, but slides straight through it and falls out on the floor because the second bed has satin sheets because for some reason Papa Bear number 2 thought that was a good idea, even though we all know satin sheets ends in disaster. And then she sees a third bed, and it's just a quaint little simple bed, and she crawls in and falls asleep. Well, much to their chagrin, the 3 bears have come home by now, and they're looking around and they're seeing things are completely amiss. The first Papa Bear walks over and he looks at his seat with the orange plaid and the burlap and goes, why'd I ever buy this thing? Nobody sits in it. And then the second Papa Bear looks at his seat and goes, what the fuck? Some bony-assed whore sat in my chair and her pelvis slashed the leather as she hit the ground. Well, the little baby bear walks over and he looks and he goes, the feng shui is completely off. The cushion isn't facing north anymore. It's just no. So then the 3 bears go into the kitchen to see what else this inconsiderate whore has apparently fucked up. And the first bear goes, somebody's been eating my munchy pot brownies. The bitch. And the second bear goes, somebody took a bite out of my fucking hoagie. I was saving that for later. And the third baby bear goes, where the fuck is my bamboo? It's gone. It's all gone. So then they go, all right, this is only like a 2-story house, because have you ever seen a 3-story cabin in the middle of the forest? No, you haven't. So they go upstairs to the bedroom. And the first bear goes, oh my God, somebody's just thrashed my bed. And the second bear goes, somebody just like tore everything off, and I still don't know why I bought those satin sheets. It always ends in disaster. And then the third baby bear, he looks and he goes, oh my God, somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and the cunt is still there. And then all 3 bears gather around the bed and they go, "Urgh," and she wakes up and Goldie Hawn screams and her wig falls off, and then the baby bear goes, Meryl! And Meryl Streep comes out of the closet, surprise, with a shovel, where she promptly scoops up Goldie Hawn and flings her out the window. End of story. The end. No, there's not a moral. Why are you still watching? I'll see you next week.